Fiverr is a platform that you've probably heard about. You've undoubtedly already seen a slew of videos on how to make money on the platform. However, choosing this one was by far the best decision you made today. I'll show you how to make a lot of money on Fiverr with no experience, and no matter where you're from, because I'm sure you know that Fiverr is available all over the world, and that you won't have to devote hours and hours of your valuable time into it just to make a small amount of money. With all of that said, this is a legitimate and excellent way to earn money online, but it will not make you wealthy and is not a long-term revenue source. So, if you're interested in making money online in the long run, just as I am, allowing me the freedom to work when I want rather than when my boss tells me to, this is the course for you. Then check out the first link in the description box below. And with that out of the way, let's get to the video. So the first website I'm going to show you today that we'll use to generate money online is Fiverr.com. Fiverr is a website for various freelance services that most of you have probably heard of by now. For those who are unaware, Fiverr is a website for various freelancing services. You can either come here to work as a freelancer or to look for services in one of these categories: graphics and design, digital marketing, writing and translation, video and animation, music and audio, programming and technology, data, business, and lifestyle are all covered. As you can see, there are numerous categories from which to pick. Before we continue, I'd want to point out that Fiverr will not be the only platform we'll be using in this tutorial. Instead, we'll use a combination of Fiverr and other sites to make this work. So don't head straight to Fiverr and try to figure it out on your own. You'll be unable to earn any money. With being stated, for those of you who may not be familiar with Fiverr, let me quickly explain what it is. Fiverr is a freelancing site where you can either look for employment or provide your services to others who has a specific set of skills, or you can hire someone to do something for you that you either don't want to do or don't know how to accomplish. For example, if you require video editing, you can discover folks on this site that can assist you. There are simply too many services given on Fiverr for me to go through them all. If you need a YouTube thumbnail produced for you, possibly a logo designed for you, and so on and so forth. Once you've arrived on Fiverr, you'll need to sign up. To do so, click Join in the upper right corner here. You'll now have the option of signing up via Facebook, Google, or Apple, which is much faster, or you can sign up via email and enter your email address here. Then click Continue to fill out the rest of your demographic information and create your brand new account. Now that you have your brand new Fiverr account, it's time for me to show you the other platforms we'll be using in this tutorial, which are peopleperhour.com, Guru.com, and finally, Upwork.com. What I want you to do is sign up and create accounts on all of these platforms. I won't go into detail on how to do that because it's all very simple stuff. On People Per Hour, you can sign up by clicking here. On Guru.com. Anyway, now that you have accounts on all of these freelancing platforms, the next step is to pick a few services to focus on. Which ones you choose doesn't really matter. I'll use video editing as an example. And look at this. This person I found is charging $80 at the very least for video editing, and he has over 400 reviews, indicating that not only has he made a lot of money, $32,000 at least, but that there are a lot of people looking for video editing. And with that said, let me now explain how we will be making money on Fiverr with no skills required. And the way we will be doing so is through drop servicing, which is basically getting paid for a job that you didn't do yourself, but rather paid someone else to do it for you and making a profit. Which means that not only do you need zero skills for it regardless of what service you are focusing on, but it also means that you don't need any skills at all. This is also why we use several freelancing platforms. On average, freelancers on Fiverr charge more money than freelancers on any other platform, owing to the fact that Fiverr is the most popular of them all, allowing you to drop service and earn a lot of money. For example, as you can see, people on Fiverr all charge around $50 for video editing, So what I can do is create a gig on Fiverr and wait for my first customer. When that customer pays me to edit a specific video for them, I'll take that money, then go to another freelancing platform like People per Hour and pay someone their $20 to do the work for me, and then send the edited video to my customer on Fiverr. And for a single job, I'll make around. Keep in mind that this can be done with any service on the market. It may be script writing, proofreading, and so on. Also, keep in mind that people on Fiverr do not necessarily charge more money. Sometimes it is the other way around, but this is not always the case. Now, for those of you who don't want to wait for your first Fiverr customer, here's what you can do. Go to peopleperhour.com, click on Search here, then select Search Projects, and on the following page, search for a certain service. In my instance, I'll just go with video editing. Check this out. This person is willing to spend $190 for video editing, which is absurd. I'm not sure why, but on People per Hour, you can discover persons like this who are willing to pay a lot of money for projects that freelancers will do for much less. Regardless, in this scenario, I would bid for the task first, and if I was chosen, I would go to Fiverr or another freelancing site and pay someone to do the work for $50 or so, and I would get $140 instantly, with no skills or hard work required. And remember, I'm only using one service as an example here. There are a plethora of others you can try and get paid for drop servicing. It's a really flexible way to make money online that doesn't involve any skills on your part, which is ultimately what this video is about.